Hello everyone, it's DA here. Welcome back to another Anthem video. So what comes next after Cataclysm? Today we are going to be talking some Cataclysm as well as Endgame in Anthem in the future of the game afterwards. So as some of you already know, Cataclysm has been extended for another week. This means that you get to farm more top tier and god roll items within the game. In terms of what will happen next, I really do hope that BioWare keeps the Echoes of Reality part of the event open, even if they remove the open world disruption modes and take away the Cataclysm vendor. You see, as looters and MMOs are concerned, Cataclysm is the closest thing that we have in Anthem to Endgame right now. If you ever played games like Diablo, Path of Exile, even some Torchlight, there is this thing called Rifts, and it is a series of challenges or a portal into another realm. One is of course harder than the other, and you have very difficult enemies at one point in the game. It is a thing that some will call a Dungeon Plus, or what would be called a Raid Light, not a full raid, but like a lair. Cataclysm right now has 6+ encounters, which includes the boss Vara, and that is something that I really enjoy. I like that it has several levels in the difficulty scales, in the amount of puzzles, and what you have to know also scales as well, which is quite interesting. It is also supposed to be the final step of the first season in Anthem, which is going to be in Act 1. According to the lore of the game, within Cataclysm, Vara is trying to prevent the Orgot invasion. The second act will be focusing on the Scar faction, and the third act will be focusing on the Orgot Empire. So in terms of Endgame, Cataclysm is the first one that we have in Act 1, or so to speak, that we have in Season 1. With that said though, the game still needs some more work. Other than quality of life that we get every single time, we need more cosmetic options such as visor color changes and the ability to color some of the vinyls that we have in the game. We also need more than just 4 people in the open world. We need at least 16 people, just the same way we do in the launch bay. If we can have 16 people in the launch bay, then I believe that it is possible to have 16 people in the open world. We also need more game modes in the open world and outside of the open world. A horde mode will be quite interesting, an expansion of the current space taking us back to locations we had access to at the beginning of the game will also be a welcome addition. We need a space expansion into the city of Anthem, Strollheim, and of course more open world activities. As I said in my initial take of this Cataclysm expansion, Cataclysm is a great start towards redemption for Anthem considering how the launch window went. But I will say BioWare shouldn't stop there. We need the aesthetics and the environment of the game and the gameplay to match up with the lore of the game and the cinematics of the game. Act 2 has to be several times better, at least 10 times better than what we have at the end of Act 1. Lastly, and once again, even if BioWare removes the Cataclysm vendor in the free play event, BioWare, I'm telling you right now, if you're thinking about the best decision to make in terms of Cataclysm, you have to keep the Echoes of Reality open and accessible for players to farm weapons and farm different gear items. Let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comment section. Do you think the Cataclysm, as I think, is our first endgame in Anthem? Let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.